Hey there everybody, welcome back to Plat. Purplatypus is the name and more Magic the Gathering Arena is the game. Today I'm bringing you something a little bit different, Rakdos. Don't believe all those other YouTube videos that I've done that are also Rakdos or has some combination of Grixis. This is new and exciting because this one uses Priest of the Forgotten Gods. Now this card is single-handedly the card that does the absolute most brutal amount of just instant game-winning effects, or it just gets shocked and it never does anything. So it's always one of those two. I never feel like it's pretty good. It's either did nothing because it got removed, or it's absolutely the game winner. So to have that in a 2-drop is pretty freaking fantastic. It's a pretty standard mid-rangey build with a little bit of late game, as you can see here, but basically, you know, what are you trying to do? You're trying to get down a good 1-drop. Gutter Bones, something that could recur itself. Footlight Fiend trades up frequently or double trades against mono white a lot of time. It's really a headache for your opponent to play around Footlight Fiend when they're doing the battle math. Turn 2, you don't always want to play Forgotten Gods right on turn 2. If you can't, you don't really have a way to protect it, but if sometimes like you just know they have a bunch of removal in their hand because you haven't seen any of it yet, you might want to hold it back until you think it's a little bit safer time to play it. But sometimes when you're just playing something that even like Simic, you know, I've seen some of that on ladder, they just don't have an answer to it on turn 2, plop it down ASAP to get it going. Reassembling Skeleton, you can see kind of the reoccurring value here. Rix, this card, like I've used it in a lot of decks, but in this deck, it feels more powerful than I'm used to. The fact that it's a 2 mana, you discard a card, draw a card, you have Gutter Bones, you have Reassembling Skeleton, you're looking to discard these cards. There's no downside. Gutter Bones is a slight downside where you have to pay 2 mana to get it back to your hand before you can play it, but that's not a huge cost, especially when you're generating 2 mana a turn extra with this. But Reassembling Skeleton, there's literally no downside. Okay, it comes into play tapped, and there's no real downside. So it's basically like, it's like a 2 mana 2/2 draw a card. And it's sometimes a 4 mana 2/2 draw 3 cards. This card just absolutely blows me away. Basically in every game you play it, the worst case scenario, it's a 2 mana 2/2 fix your draw. Get rid of the worst thing in your hand for a chance to get something better. And likely a random card at the top of your deck is going to be better than the worst card. The worst thing is it's usually a land into another land, and even then it means you didn't draw the land next turn, so it kind of, you know, it digs you deeper faster. It's a great card. I've absolutely loved it. Lava Coil, I found myself wanting this every single game. I think I'd bump this up to 4. It always felt like I really wish I had that fucking Lava Coil right now in all the games that I lost. A lot of times it's just like you're playing mono red and they get a Steamkin and you just don't have an answer to it because you don't have any direct way to deal with it besides this, and you're just always wanting it. Against, like, it's good against Drakes. It's good against most things. It removes most things in the meta. Good against Gruul. But really, it was in those mono-red matchups where I couldn't get rid of their 2-drop Steamkin is where it really hurt the most. Legion Warboss, obviously nuts. Judith is nuts. The thing is, a lot of these cards are super powerful on their own. Spawn of Mayhem, Judith, Legion Warboss is powerful on their own. But in Reassembling Skeleton, but really together, they start forming this really powerful shell. Like a Legion Warboss, like all if you have is a 2-drop, and then on turn 3 you play a Legion Warboss, you attack in with the 1/1. You could even sack both of them as a combat trick, you know, to make them deal 2 damage, sacrifice the thing. Or most likely, you know, if your 1/1 lives, you could do it main phase 2, and you get 2 additional mana off sacrificing both bodies it creates, which can be used to get a Reassembling Skeleton back. Which, you know, it's just like this whole deck feeds into itself in such a powerful way. If you have Judith out, you're sacrificing, you're dealing 2 damage to the face, sometimes more if you have Footlight Fiend. So you sacrifice 2 things, Judith gets that, you get some mana, you get some card draws. Like, have you realized how much text is on this card? Sacrificing 2 other creatures is a hefty price. But then your opponent sacrifices a creature. They lose 2 life. So you're getting board control and you're getting burned. Then you get to draw a card. Then you get 2 mana to your mana pool. It's ramp, card advantage, board control, and burn, all in 1 tap effect on 1 card. Not to mention the compounding effect of having things like Judith, or having things that just recur for, like, you know, the 2 mana, you sacrifice this, you get the 2 mana back. It's 0 mana, put it back in play. So it's just really easy to keep this going turn after turn, especially when they're playing things like gates, or they're playing things like giant what the fuck's that called? The snake. You know, they're paying giant 5/5s, gaining all this live drawing cards. You don't care, just sack it. Get through for more damage, sack it. And then sometimes you do have the target removal of Chupacabra. Not usually relevant, but it's a pretty good sacrifice target, you know. It's like having a murder for 1 extra mana and having a 2/2 on top of it. And then that obviously feeds into what the deck can do. Angrath is always good. Look, if I'm playing the deck, I'm putting Angrath in it. Angrath is one of my favorite cards, flat out. I'll say it before, I'll say it again. Angrath, I don't know if he ever wins games, but he always feels good. He comes down, he gets some damage in, he gives you some card advantage, you know, he gets rid of their cards, or he gets a swing in with one of their big creatures. If they have a Hydroid Krasis, you steal it, you hit him for a bunch, then he sacrifices it. It just feels so good. And I think that's it, honestly. It's just like, it's a pretty self-explanatory deck, but once you start playing the games, you really see how everything feeds into each other. There's a few matchups, like again, that mono red can be super brutal if they just shock down your turn 2, and then they immediately go back into, you know, Steamkin. I can't answer the Steamkin. They just like turn 4, experimental, bah, just explodes you. Mono blue could be tough if you're on the draw, just because they're gonna get down their 1-drop and counter what you want to do. But you know, you could play around this smart. It's not the most oppressively powerful deck, but if you get a little bit of board presence and they don't have an answer to it, you can absolutely just steamroll out of control as fast as any of the other decks out there. Anyway, I have some clips to follow. I hope you guys enjoy it. I am going to be tomorrow, if you watch this the day it comes out, actually, it's today. There's an all-day MTG War of the Spark preview event going on, which I am part of, sponsored by Wizards of the Sponsored Coast. Sponsored account, sponsored. Anyway, I hope you guys stop by. I'll be live 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow for several hours of just janky brews. Hope to see ya. All right, let's hope we don't go up against that again. And if we do, let's hope that we get our turn 2 Lava Coil. Because Steamkin is so hard to deal with for Judith. No turn 1 plays is kind of bad. All right, fucking terrible so far. We are in huge trouble. Hey, is it hard to deal with as a Purplaty? Yes. That doesn't make any sense. God, another turn 2 Steamkin. Motherfucker. Gotta do it. I don't want to, but we got no choice. And we drew it. You don't make any sense. Jaxo! You watch your mouth when you're talking to me. Judith double trades, though. Which is fantastic. We'll put double black out. Judith can block and then ping another one for 1. It's like a really fat imp. Shit, this is it. What was the name of that puzzle game you played the other night with your girlfriend? Baba Is You. Got him. I don't want to play the Reveler because I like all the cards in my hand right now. I guess I do play it and just get rid of the skeleton though. Because you could play it from your graveyard, no big whoop dog. I actually quite like this synergy. I didn't think about discarding them willingly. Because this guy literally, this just makes us draw a card. That's really good. We'll start pinging you. Throw him out. Shock top. You gonna ping it? That's fine. Hey! He's gonna sacrifice it, but what? Who cares? If we wouldn't have brought this guy back, we would have waited. He wouldn't have had that target. He would have gone face with it. But at the same time, it doesn't really matter. I'll attack. Damage. You can bring him back to our hand, but we can't play it. We'll just get the reassembling skeleton. But Baba is you, Jaxel. Baba is you. Very, very fun game. It gets pretty fucking hard. We got it. He just ran out of steam. He only had 4 lands, so it's not like he got land screwed or anything. Here's a real song, in case you guys don't fucking have it hard. 4 lands is a lot, but Rix makes it not. He said, rhyming. If I mute this... Okay, that's how loud that is. A little bit psycho, at night she's screaming, my mind. We're winning this game. I can feel it. Oh, no. We can't pay the spectacle, so we will instead get rid of a blood crypt. And not screaming my mind. Oh, she's cute but a psycho. What do you got for 1 fucking mana, you idiots? The answer is you ain't got shit, Lieutenant Dan. He's playing Esper without any cards. Is he stuck on 2 land? Maybe, maybe not. I'm not paying attention. I don't even know who went first. I'm too into this song right now. That's kind of what... I don't know what he had. Maybe he had only fucking Vraska's Contempts. That was a short game, but you know what? I'll take it. No! Still, you never resolve a Priest of the Forgotten Gods against red. That card's 2 mana, absorb 3 damage. I can see red being one of the worst matchups because they have such a consistent good early game answer. But this is so fucking nuts. Do we keep this? It depends what we're playing against. I might hold it though. We always play black first, and we play Gutter Bones. That is a tap land. That's just a bad card. It's not even a gate. All right. We've not learned our lesson. We're going in with the Priest of the Forgotten. If they moment of craving it, that's what they got to do. Oh yeah, Plat. Figured I'll ask, what's a good time for you to watch streams? While I'm at work. Oh, Judith, no! That's fine. While I'm at work, 9 to 5. Pacific Standard Time. I get a couple hours while I'm at work. You put that on the bottom. Okay. Well, we're always playing this. I feel like we wait. We'll do it in response. We can do whatever we want. Might try to get an afternoon stream tomorrow, then or on the 25th for you. Fuck yeah, friend. I'm down. My thing's breaking. But they don't know where. Pass. Pass. I do want my cards. I don't care about the mana, but I do want the cards. Windmill, windmill for the line. I'm forever high in there. Okay, no pause. Pause there. Damn, they do have a counter. Shit. I was really, really confident I didn't have a counter there. I misplayed this terribly. Every single step of what I've done was a bad play. I shouldn't have done this at the end of the step. There was no reason. I wasted the 2 mana. I wouldn't be able to play Ricks into something else. It's just like, what am I fucking doing, man? I'll draw a card, please. Bait it out. Bait it out. I think we do it. I want the mana. Right there. Right in his fucking face. I'll just take these back to our hands. Okay. He's got a counter up, I guess. So we don't want to... If we play Rick's Reveler for 4 mana, we just wasted all of our mana. We already see he's running Syncopate, which is fucking weird. I don't know what else he's running. I have... Biogenic Ooze, okay. That's not very good. You submit. Sacrifice. How much do I got? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could do 4. I could just play Chupacabra. I could bring Gutterbones back. Really wanted to play this. This was 1 mana short of being able to play that over Gutterbones. But that was pretty devastating, I assume. Ow! Ow! You guys like My Chemical Romance? I'm starting to come around on this song specifically. Oh, song request. Pause my shit. This 1 threaded turn is not working out well for you, buddy. Much love, though. I appreciate the effort you're putting in. Boom! Down to 6! Fine Finality still wipes my board. Oh my god, it's Purplatypus' 2nd tier favorite Asians after me and Rajisk. What? Burn. This is just like, I have a 2/2 in play for the next 6 turns. I hate it. Well, this is so bad. But we have a Lava Coil. Lava Coil would save us a lot of headaches against a lot of decks. Ironically, maybe not. Well, it's probably Esper. You're right. It's pretty bad against Esper. Oh, it's Gates. We don't really care about Gates. I'll put that on as soon as this is over, sir. She's watching over me. What did I draw? Did I draw the Gutterbones? What did I miss? He has no Gates Ablaze. I mean, he does have Gates Ablaze. Oh, that's weird. I think we take out Legion Warboss. I don't know how we could have such disgustingly bad land draws, but that's fine. One land would have been really good. One land means we could have played Ricks, and we could have, like, now we can't remove that without another land. Okay, it's another, all 4 of them? Are you fucking high? Oh my god. God damn this game, man. This game is trying to fuck us right now. You're not gonna block, so might as well. Okay, I will gladly. Seems like a weird play. Maybe you have a third one. Gates Ablaze. Still get some damage on you. Ooh. My hands, my mouse is messing up. I really should just get a new mouse, but I have a $100 mouse and I don't want a shitty one. I would love a land that I could play. That is not bad at all. But we're still like getting land fucked. Like we're playing a Gates deck without any of the Gates payoffs because all of our lands come into play tap this game. So he has to Gates Ablaze this. Another Colossus isn't going to stop it. It's going to be too much damage still. So he has to Gates Ablaze, and then we have to get lucky. Nope, he got it. Even though we got so fucked, like really fucked by the shuffler in that game, we still managed to get through it. We weren't land flooded. We did have a good land to playables, but yeah, but I'm a little bit below where I was yesterday because I'm playing bad. Maybe I should just play some goddamn mono red. But tomorrow we get to play all new decks, which is going to be fun. This is a great hand. If we draw 1 black source, the hand is phenomenal. If we draw Alright, that redeemed it. We need a black source. I keep forgetting that these lands have fucked us so much. It's actually crazy. Let's play Gutter Bones. If we don't get a land, we're in trouble. And I will still trade your 2-drop for my 1-drop. I don't mind that at all. This is a cool song. I like it. It doesn't do anything. I feel like that's a really weird play. Fucking hell. This is disgustingly bad. Oh my god, it's like the game's laughing at me. I have, most of my deck is 2 mana. It put every single 3 mana card I have. That's fucking crazy bad. I even have a card that let me cycle one. And it reshuffled my, they just reshuffled my library too. Thank you, God Almighty. We're gonna start playing, we're gonna play 3 Legion War Bosses over 3 turns. As long as he doesn't have Ixalan's Binding, we have a chance again. We could race him. You might have Kaya's Wrath, but doesn't have it right now. He might have Kaya's Wrath. He definitely has Kaya's Wrath. Okay. because he has Kaya's Wrath, because he would block with these because these would create 1/1s with lifelink, but he knows he's going to clear the whole board and he's going to leave himself with some minions and me with nothing. I think I play this, and then I play this after he Kaya's Wraths. That way I can still ping it in for 1 and place 2 Spawn of Mayhems, potentially. I think we go all in here. We have to play around Kaya's Wrath right now, I think. I think that's our only option, is to assume he has it. He's going to block 2. If he blocks here, then at least the Kaya's Wrath gets him both. Okay, see, exactly. You can't fucking fool me, bro. He's gonna attack for 1 and do it in his second main phase to get that 1 point of damage. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? There it were! Damn right. We didn't overcommit. We started to overcommit, and then we were like, wait, that would have been a terrible turn if we would have lost this last Legion War Boss as well. My mouse is sticking. We will block this 10 times out of 10. He just wants to draw some cards. Or he's going to remove it anyway. He doesn't have anything that deals 3 damage to a blocking creature. It'd be very unlikely. Yeah, he just wants to draw some cards. Wants to find out other Kayas. I think we just play our Gutter Bones. Don't invest any more cards right now. He's probably got another Kaya's to catch him back up. Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head. If we draw a land, we could play Angrath, which would be pretty good. All right, BRB. All right, see you, Ragisk. See you soon, friend. Do you have a land in Kaya's? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to see if he had a... if he played his land for the turn yet. No. Okay, I was like, what's the play? Awesome, we ended up getting above it. It was close though. I don't know if it would have mattered if we would have played into that Kaya's Wrath like more ignorantly. If we just kept playing our other Legion War Boss, for example. We never ended up playing that last Legion War Boss, but still, I think I still think we ended up making the right plays there.